These are the must-haves. The you better not leave the pattern without them items. Headset. If you're borrowing the school's headset every time, that's fine. But at some point, you're gonna want your own. Knee board or notepad, because trying to copy a clearance on your thigh with a dying pen is a spiritual experience. I don't recommend. Sectional chart, yes, a real one, even if you're all about ForeFlight. Batteries die, paper doesn't. Flashlight. For night flights, red or dimmable is best. And no, your iPhone is not a good backup when you're trying to pre-flight a cowling. Feel some. Borrowing one from the school is fine, until you need it and it's in someone else's trunk from 3 days ago. Extra pins, not 1, not 2, like 5. You'll lose one mid-flight, it's the law. Sunglasses. Trust me, flying west at 6 p.m. without shades is how you discover what blinding light really means. Your logbook. If it's a dual flight, bring it. Sign it after. It's easy to forget and harder to backdate accurately later. Ask me how I know. These are items that might feel like overkill until the day you really need them. iPad and charger. If you're using ForeFlight, keep it charged and maybe bring a backup battery. Portable backup radio. Not required, but if you ever lose comms near Bravo, this little guy will be your new best friend. Snacks and water. You're not training for survival school, but dehydration plus stress plus 2-hour flight equals you making mistakes. A granola bar is worth its weight in gold. Handheld carbon monoxide detector, especially if you're flying an older aircraft, just a smart move. Gloves in winter, bug spray in summer. Depending on your location, pretty self-explanatory. Printed checklists. Even if you've got one on your knee or iPad, a paper backup is smart. All right, let's talk about what you don't need to bring, because I've seen it all. Flight bag the size of a carry-on suitcase. You're flying a Cessna, not moving to another state. Every textbook you've ever owned. You're not studying mid-flight. Leave the far aim at home unless it's your check ride day. Metal water bottles. They roll, they rattle, and they'll find their way to the rattle pedals. Your dog. Yes, someone's tried. No, it did not go well. Loose tools. Leave the wrench set in your car. You're not performing maintenance at 3,000 feet. Anything fragile, leaky, or noisy, use common sense. Don't be the guy whose soda explodes in the flight bag. And a few things students forget until they need them. Sticky notes or tabs for marking frequencies or temporary notes mid-flight. Cash or small bills for crew cars, vending machines, or bribing your CFI with snacks. Kidding, mostly. Spare batteries for headsets, flashlights, or anything that runs on AA's. Copy of your medical certificate and student pilot certificate. Just in case, keep a photo of both on your phone too. So look, your flight bag doesn't have to be fancy, but it should be functional. Think of it like your pre-flight. You're just setting yourself up for success. Too light and you're unprepared. Too heavy and you're sweating before engines start. Aim for the Goldilocks zone of flight bags. Just right. Fly safe, stay organized, and don't let your fuel sump roll under the seat again. We both know it's still there from last week.